All right, and the snow continues to come down. Let's take a look at some of our recent reports. Most spots so far between about 2 and 3 inches of snow. Middletown, report of 3 inches. Warwick, 2.5. Westerly, 3 to 4 inches of snow. I also have a few more reports coming in, and you can see right there in the northern part of Rhode Island and western part, 3 inches for Greenville, Cumberland 3, Gloucester 3, and again, westerly that amount between 3 and 4. It is tough to measure this morning because of the blowing and drifting, and also because of the storm last week. It's tough to sort of judge how much that layer of snow is adding to your total. So right now, let's take a look at our city cam, and you can see visibility, not terrible, not great either, as the snow continues to fall. Here's live Pinpoint Doppler 12, and some interesting trends developing. Notice how some drier air is pushed into the southwestern part of the state out here towards westerly Hope Valley. Still snow falling from Providence points east down to Warwick, Narragansett, Jamestown, Newport. Overall, the trend will be to push all the snow this way over the next several hours as things start to taper off. However, it's a tricky forecast because the storm will strengthen as it moves away from us. We may get some wraparound effect where the snow tries to come back in, especially east of Providence. That's why I've left a huge range in snowfall amounts, the forecasted amounts, which I'll get to in just a second. Our timeline, the potential of snow between now and noontime, and then off and on snow showers between noon and 4 o'clock. For eastern Massachusetts, some heavy bands still possible into the afternoon, but the majority of us, especially from Providence and points west, should turn off the snow over the next several hours through noontime. And then this afternoon, tonight, we're talking very strong wind gusts between 45 and 50 miles an hour. That will lead to brutal wind chills overnight through tomorrow morning around 5 degrees, and there will be the potential of some isolated power outages due to those strong wind gusts. Right now, here's that wraparound effect I'm talking about. See, the storm is actually pushing away, but notice how the moisture trying to come back in over the top of it. A wider view shows that the center of the storm is still well offshore. So this center of low pressure will get stronger. As that happens, the moisture tries to come back into southern New England. But again, the overall trend will be to move out the moisture. It may take a while to completely turn off the snow. So we go to our futurecast, 8 o'clock in the morning, snow flying. Same story at 10 o'clock. Where some heavy bands of snow are still possible, especially east of Providence. But I can't rule out still some snow in the western part of the state. But we get out towards the Rhode Island and Connecticut border. Not a lot in addition of accumulation, as the center of the storm is just too far to the east to produce a whole lot of additional snow in this section. Now, this afternoon, we start to clear things out again, and then those wind gusts will continue. In terms of accumulations, yes, I did have a 4 to 7 on most of the earlier newscasts this morning. I went up to the line of scrimmage, called an audible. Right now, 3 to 6. And again, a lot of us will be closer to 3, 4, maybe 5 inches. But I'm leaving the 6 in here, especially here east of Providence, because of the potential of some of that snow coming back around. Cape Cod, much more snow, between 6 and 8 inches, and much less snow here in western Massachusetts and Connecticut. Let's talk about our wind speeds. Into the afternoon we go. I'm going to stop this around 2 to 3 o'clock. Notice wind gusts between 45 and 50 here at the coast, where the winds will be the strongest. And again, we will not see nearly as many power outages as we saw from the blizzard, but a few isolated outages are possible because of the gusty winds and the snow flying. And again, this is midnight. The winds continue to be strong, leading to those very cold wind chills tomorrow morning, and even into tomorrow afternoon, where the actual temperature gets to 32 with the sunshine. Wind chills will stay in the upper teens to low 20s. Don't forget about WPRI.com. You can always go there for more weather updates.
Now, Eyewitness.